Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And it almost feels like we were destined to get to this point. The top two seeds of the college football playoff have survived. They've been on a collision course all season long. They've come through the challenges and the distractions, and now they'll fight for that beautiful trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. This one will be fair caught. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Great. No shot to bring him down. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
And looking for a big play here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Looks to the left, pass caught. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Colorado. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, you couldn't have scripted it any better.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Wideouts now clustered. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That pass is caught. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. And he's hit just before the throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. And the Bulldogs will line up to boot it away. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. He hands it off from the gun. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. Man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw and it keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Buffaloes with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. And we've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a quick grab. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
Well, this is why you get the ball out there to your playmakers, not just catching the pass, but also being prepared to do something with the football once you have it in your hands, and he shows he's got that ability here.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He stays alive. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
He missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Gain on the first play, moves it to the 43. It'll be 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It tests the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side, all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Now the all-important extra point. And it's up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. We'll call for the fair catch here. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Short pass finds the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Pass caught, second down now. Direct snap to the back. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. And the ball to the ground. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place, just the right time.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Bulldozing his way through those tackles. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here, just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. That sack makes it second down and forever. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made after the completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitching catch.
important third down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Using his legs here. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He didn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards. Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Offense operating from the pistol. Same tailback, another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. As a design quarterback keeper. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And the Buffalo starting a new series here on 1st and 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side.
Well, it's an incompletion here. But I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Handoff to the single back. Runs right over the defender. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. He goes nowhere on 3rd and short. I don't think he got it.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The Buffaloes will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Buffs.
Well, gutsy call here to go for this instead of taking the field goal, but it works out. Great touchdown. They now lead by 6. An extra point away, and they go up by 7 here at the half.
Extra point try coming now. PAT puts them in front by 7. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Buffaloes will kick it deep to begin the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Play action here on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Fowler. Tackle made after a big gain.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Tries to get it to the running back. Here's a target, and it's complete. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there in the end.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds the receiver wide open. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. He'll spot it at the 24.
Because I don't know if that's a busting coverage or just a mistake by this defense, but the tight end is all alone. Nobody around him, an easy throw for the quarterback, and obviously a huge gain for the offense.
Back to throw again. Short connection to the tight end here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. It's a shotgun run call. They stop him, but it's a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution. Championship pressure, Kurt.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Soccer with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to scramble. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. Now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Can he make it to the marker? That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. And the Buffaloes come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Now, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Buffaloes lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. You guys up front lined up. It's first down. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He's escaping the pocket now. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. And they've regained the lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch. It's a fumble. The ball carrier lands on it and gains enough for a first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake on first down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. First play of the quarter, offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Finds his target, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. He knocks this one right through. And the game now tied here in the final quarter. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Takes a shot as he gets the pass off. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. And he's got some open field ahead. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is...
Touchdown, Dogs! And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
On the run here. Lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Moffitt. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation and all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. It's a big-time drop.
Crucial third down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes. And now here comes the point after attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
2nd down after that short completion. And the single back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he'll just get rid of it. Important 2nd down play coming up. The back's got it. They've got him, but not before making 1st down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Well, that's another good run for him. What else is new? That ought to put him right at 150 yards for the game. He has really made his presence felt today.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Big gain. Lose the ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down near the 31.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. And the Buffaloes line up on 1st and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that 2nd level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks in a fresh set of downs. And the Buffaloes trying to cash in here in the red zone. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. They're going to run it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Here comes a handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable with potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He got it! A field goal to win a national championship. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in a national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Colorado Buffaloes.